All right, so first off, give us the details about this crash that we were looking at involving golfer Tiger Woods.
About a little bit after 7 this morning, we got a call of a solo traffic collision on northbound Hawthorne Boulevard near Palos Verdes Drive North in the city of Rolling Hills Estates. And the responding deputies realized who the driver was when they arrived.
Okay. Lieutenant, you know, the jaws of life had to be used to pull Woods from his vehicle. First, it's an SUV or is it a smaller car? I can't even tell.
You know what? I haven't been to the scene. I believe it's an SUV. And as far as the jaws of life, I don't believe that information is accurate.
Oh, it was a tweet. It was a statement from the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department that they said they had to use it. Paramedics and firefighters did. So that's where we got the information. So we're going off of that statement.
Okay. Well, at the moment, I don't have any indication that the jaws of life were used.
Okay, Lieutenant, let me ask.
We could maybe stop putting that one out. I don't have any report.
Okay. Is this stretch of highway, this boulevard, Hawthorne Boulevard, is this a dangerous place? Are you guys responding a lot to drivers crashing here because?
It's not necessarily dangerous, but it is a downhill grade.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Complete with runaway truck lanes.
Okay. So you find a lot of times, are people purposefully speeding because of because it's a flat, straight stretch, or is there once the downhill part is over, is there a big curve?
It's a steep grade where you could pick up substantial speed.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And you mentioned
he was headed downhill at the time.
Okay. So he was going downhill northbound. Is that correct then?
That's correct.
Okay. So northbound there on Hawthorne Boulevard at Black Horse?
It was between Black Horse and Palos Verdes Drive North.
Okay. And from your experience there with the LA County Sheriff's Department, when you see this crash and it's causing this vehicle to flip so many times, what is your best guess, at least, just to how this happened?
You know, the traffic investigators are on scene, and it may take days, weeks to determine the cause of this crash. It could be any one of a number of reasons. Mm-hmm. Operator error, the driver, sometimes drivers are fatigued and they fall asleep, or they strike something in the roadway and lose control. Mm-hmm. Speed could play a factor, but at this point we don't know.
And no word on any other cars or drivers that he may have swerved around, or that there may be anyone else that was there when this crash happened?
At this point, we don't have any indication that there were any other vehicles involved.
Okay. Other vehicles. Okay, great. For those little tidbits, you know, and that's, you know, what we're waiting on, you know, anything that can offer us more insight and even into the condition of Tiger Woods. Have you heard anything about his condition? You
know, I was just told that he has non-life-threatening injuries.
Okay, that is very, very reassuring to hear. And again, our prayers going out to Woods and his quick recovery. All right. I'm just making a few notes of this so we can reference back, Lieutenant, make sure I have all the factual information, you know, and what you guys are learning by the moment, I'm sure, as well, from those traffic investigators. Up the road, as our video pans up, you know, we see a sign split in half, and we see quite a debris field from this crash.
Yes. That's quite possible when you have a vehicle that rolls over.
Sure, and just how far that it ended up from the road where he was traveling too.
Right.
So flipping multiple times. You know, so this happening after 7. Have you guys closed this stretch of the boulevard?
The roadway is closed because the traffic investigators, when they arrive, they take measurements, they inspect the vehicle, they take photographs, they have to draw diagrams, and as far as those measurements go, they don't get a second chance once they, you know, release the scene, if you will, and open up the roadway to go in and do all that stuff again. So they have to take their time and be thorough.
And when your deputies arrived, was Woods awake, conscious, talking?
I believe he was conscious.
Okay, so that's good, able to communicate. And sorry, and you'd cut out for a second, but did you say they were able to identify him right away? He told them who he was, or how did that happen?
You know, I'm not sure how that happened. I would imagine they would know who he was
Right.
on site.
And then just making that confirmation. If he maybe told them, hey, you know, this is who I am. I've been here at this tournament. You know, so many Tiger Woods fans, and seeing something like this makes your heart stop, you know. And
It does, and I'm just glad that he appears to be fairly okay.
yeah, non-life-threatening injuries
Yeah.
from Lieutenant there. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Lieutenant White, appreciate it, with the LA County Sheriff's Department.